Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Logan Gilbert. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bo Bichette at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0.
Next offering is down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Luis Ariz stands in. Hitless in the series so far. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped on a line. And he makes the catch. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Juan Soto.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back in Seattle, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. The wind and the pitch. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. Pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. It looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Big Dog's got to eat. His first homer of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Ball to strike. That one is upstairs. Late that time, and it's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. That one way inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Juan Soto. The wind of the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch.
3-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Alex Bregman. Went deep in the ball game last night. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A two-run shot. It's 2-1.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So one out, nobody on. And next for New York, Pete Alonso. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
This to third, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette up to the dish and fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. And delivers outside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And the count 1-2. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. Save, he beats it. And they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the DH, Luis Arias. There's a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. On the inside corner for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Crawford tossed to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Brandon Drury.
Brandon, this is Drury. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting.
The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ty France in the box now. No balls and a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Yankees leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Judge makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Here's Luis Urias. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now, Christian Arroyo. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for Seattle, and they trail it 4-1.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, fuck paper, fuck gas.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's in for a strike. Soto batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former home run derby champ. 1 out, bases empty. The 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
So digging in, Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
The left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Out to short, Bichette. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jairo Blanco.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dairon Blanco. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Shortstop,
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Crawford.
First pitch, and he just misses. The M's trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Check swing, no appeal.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
New inning getting started. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Singled and scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Crawford jumps, throws, and that takes care of Alonso.
The left fielder, number 24.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Verdugo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball center field. And a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
2 outs, runner at first. Austin Wells, the next to hit. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Julio Rodriguez. Cole back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 2-2. And that's outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Man at first. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
And ball one. Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. Brandon Drury to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fought off foul. And he deals. Way out front for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Torres to second. Over to Alonso. Double play. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. Back in Seattle, now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Way outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So man aboard. Now up as the Yankees DH, Luis Arias. And a good eye there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The 1-0. fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Runner at first with no outs here. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Mauricio Llovera getting loose out there. Vargas also throwing. And here it comes. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Bichette, and it gets by him. Coming home. He scores. It's 5-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Mauricio Llovera.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Up next for the Yankees,
Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees.
Soto.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Man at second. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever.
Hey.
Soto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Torres in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman,
as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Line drive, base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
the third baseman,
And
number
at first,
13.
Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Ball, that's outside.
And the 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Righty to the plate. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. France makes the turn at second. Around third. The relay. He's safe.
Picks himself up in RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide to first, and that's a great play for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rookie season, I was
Dominic Canzone now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Urias stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. That one missing inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hammered, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Seattle, Dairon Blanco. Just missed.
Ball.
Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
First and second, 1 out. Down the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left, and that should be extra bases. Around third. 1 run's in. Not in time. He's safe, and it's 6-5.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Bounce to third. Bregman to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Ron Marinaccio getting ready to go. Strong, the left-hander, also throwing. Runner at second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one almost hit him. Two outs. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Got him. Foul tip, strike 3. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. Yankees 6 and the Mariners 5.
Give me everything you got.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Pete Alonso. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Alonso in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one ripped right center field, and there's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Alex Verdugo digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch.
Ball one.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Out to center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. And downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Just missed. The pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Blanco snags it. Both runners tagging. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. 0-1. Wells at third with 2 away. That's outside, and that is ball 1. The pitch. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Into center. That's a base hit. Run scores.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that extends the inning.
Now back to right field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's now 10-5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Carlos Vargas gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Alex Bregman stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses. Four runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And another ball. Gleyber Torres on deck for the Yankees. Man on second, 2 down. Here's the strike.
Okay.
On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Coming home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Canzone makes the catch, inning over. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mariners 5. Back at T-Mobile Park, where we go bottom 6. And now for Seattle, Brandon Drury. The line to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, and it's off the bag. And they tag him out.
Up next is Seattle. The first baseman.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, Torres. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 16, Louis. Urias.
2 outs, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Luis Urias. And that's in there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5.
Let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe you get. Then let the beat smooth you get up.
We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Vargas back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Down the line, on the move. Snags it on the run. Out number 2. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Bounce to the right side. On to France. Third out. So the Yanks go in order. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Christian Arroyo. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Stays alive. One and 2 here.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. Hit
high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they're chipping away. It's 11-6.
see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat, you watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. A wind in the pitch. And that one pulled foul. And the 0-1. That one drilled left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next to the Yankees, the designated hitter, Luis.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is foul. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Aaron Judge. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Judge out on the play. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ron Marinaccio.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. And here it comes. And delivers outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto gets under it and makes the grab. One up, one down.
The batter, the catcher.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yanks leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is outside. Raleigh stands at first with 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one. Upstairs. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
France stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him. Out number 3. Mariners leave 1. They're down 5. It's 11-6. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Stanek in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And the 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Right-handed reliever. There's a strike. Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire up and loosening in the pen. Raley warming up as well. The pitch.
Ball.
There's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mariners 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Matt Strom.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Arroyo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Dominic Panzone, 1 for 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
That young boy with no parachute, he's looking so free. That young boy with no parachute, he looks a lot like me, like me, like me, like me, like me.
Our final